for all of y'all that didn't hear, we got some really big news, in my opinion, here. JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yep.
The one with the season 3 coming out soon, the one that everyone's so excited for, has officially gotten a spin-off series.
They have. And I always felt like, I just didn't feel like the writer was done.
Yeah. Again, I'll stand by. I think Gege got bored.
Yeah.
And he was just like, eh. And then now, after it's done, he's just like, nah, I'm back into it now. Now he wants to write more.
He should have just took a art break.
He should have, bro.
Honestly.
I mean, Gege came out and said too, he's still a relatively new writer, all things considered. So he's still learning a lot. So this might just be part of that too.
I wish this was like, you know how Oda did so much more other mangas before he got to One Piece? And a lot of people don't know that. He wrote a lot of
He wrote a lot of one-shots though.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah.
But at least I wish Gege would have done that. And then we got to him where he was comfortable in how he write and he found his groove and he knew, when he wanted to take a break or whatever, or just the magnitude of carrying a manga that's popular and understanding just the weight that it carries. And then we got JJK.
Yeah,
but now we getting JJK in his first spin, in his first like being a great writer, being in the spotlight as a writer and everything. And then like with how he handled it, I just felt like there was so much left on the bone, bro.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he could have definitely dug in a lot more. Yeah, a lot more. But
we're not here to complain.
Yeah, we're not. Because honestly,
which we are, but we're gonna get in the spinoff.
More content is more content.
Yep.
I'm just saying again, we do a manga talk, so giving you fair warning. We're getting into spoilers, all right?
Yes,
I want to just throw it out there. So if you have not read the manga for JJK or the manga for One Piece, you may not want to continue listening, all right?
Yep.
So you got 3, 2, 1. All right, we're getting into spoilers officially now. Because one thing I am really hoping for, bro, I want some sort of Gojo come up in something to refer back to Gojo. All right, I ain't got my feel, bro.
Okay. There's a little Easter egg. We got the ring.
Yeah, that's Utah.
Yeah. But he's carrying part of the Gojo's clan.
Yeah,
that's what the ring is.
They are the Gojo clan too. So I don't know, bro. I'm still salty with how he came out. I know there is another spinoff too, apparently. So this one, the one we already is released, called Modulo, Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo. The other one, though, I don't think we have a name for that officially yet. Or the setting. I hope
it's a spinoff of Sukuna. We could get years and years of back of when he was, and then it all connects together, and now we get a present with the aliens and Sukuna and shit.
Exactly. That would be so interesting. Actually.
That would be.
But one thing I will say too is they're saying some of these aliens are as strong as Sukuna.
Some of them, I think it was just that one.
I said that one in particular. I don't think he's the only one. But I'm not sure. We got to see.
Ain't no way you have a bunch of Sukunas on your roster. That's crazy.
That would be crazy. I think that's why they're so afraid.
Yeah.
They're just like, bro, we can't deal with this.
Well, they also mentioned they have nobody that's at the level at least where Yuji was in Gojo.
No.
Like they're depleted.
Yeah, because they were like one of a kind, like in a millennia generation.
Yeah,
like,
they're living off legacy. Japan's living off the legacy of their old talents.
Yeah, they're coasting right now. They're pulling like a Rayleigh.
Yeah,
It's like you know our names.
No, they're not even pulling a Rayleigh because they don't got Rayleigh to even show up.
That's true.
They pulling our history and our legacy of like Japan got like the most pure breeded sorcerers basically.
Yeah. But let's get into it though. Let's get into it. So the setting takes place, I think it's 68 years.
Yeah, 68 years
after the main series.
Culling Game.
After the Culling Game, yeah. So Yuta is confirmed dead. Maki is confirmed dead, and we're following their grandchildren. Actually,
yes. So this confirms Yuta and Maki got together. Now, who do you think wore the pants in the relationship?
Is that even a question, bro? That is not a question at all, bro. Maki 100. She wore 2 layers of pants. What? God. Yuta had no say in that relationship.
I mean, the way Yuta was at the end, he kind of was on 10, but yeah, it was Maki. But go ahead.
I will say, apparently she died first.
Yeah.
They were saying like nobody expected her to be the first one to go.
Low key. This is why he really wore the pants.
Man. But the story picks up where you kind of see these aliens coming down and you see like the people kind of reacting, and then it jumps over to the kids as they're talking to like their grandparents. You have the granddaughter talking to Yuta, and he gives her the ring and says, "Hey, hold on to this. It'll keep you safe."
Yeah.
But then after the family confiscates and says, "Nah, your brother's getting this."
Yeah. Which is wild.
Yeah, and funny, I didn't see enough people saying this, but the ring clearly to me is Rika. Rika should still be in the ring.
Yeah.
So she's probably just dormant because she's just still sad that Yuta's dead.
Yeah.
But if I had to guess, probably when the time comes when she's needed, she's gonna pop up. Yeah. She's still the queen of curses.
And I felt like later on, it did say like in chapter 2, it did confirm like the ring's much needed for somebody who's weaker.
Mm-hmm.
So the dude's like, bro, I don't want this ring. Because I know I'm like, I don't need it. Maybe I was thinking as I was reading, like, did their parents think like the daughter was stronger and he was the weaker one? Maybe that's why.
Yeah, that's 100% what it is.
That's crazy.
Because you got to keep in mind too, he's like Maki. He doesn't have cursed energy.
Yes,
and
you're right.
Being their clan, they're just like, yeah, you gonna need this ring. You can't do nothing.
You can't do.
But he wants to prove himself, so he's just like, yeah, I'll hold on to it. And once I give it away, that's me acknowledging that I'm as strong as I need to be.
Yeah. Which is the crazy thing too is when he does develop, we will get a male version of Maki.
Toji.
No, well, yes, it is Toji. You're right. But no, Toji was the male, and Maki was the female version of Toji. Yeah. Now we get a male version of Maki.
But my thing is, they're not twins, right?
Nah, they're just very like close siblings.
She's age 11. How old is she?
He? How old is he?
No, she's age 6 here, but it looks like she's older.
It does.
Oh no, she's a year younger. I found it here. She's 10. He's 11. So they're not twins. Because I remember Maki was saying that, not Maki, but the family was saying when you have twins, curse energy is split between you.
Yeah.
Hence why she wasn't like as strong as Toji at first. So I thought it was maybe a potentially similar situation.
So he just wasn't that guy when it came to having curse energy.
Yeah.
But going back to chapter 1. Chapter 1 did lay out a little bit of the foundation of where we're at. Post Culling Game, guys. So, so far, I do like the character designs a little bit. I do like the new people we got, even though I think one of the main aliens, I felt like he looked like somebody from Black Clover.
Maru?
Yeah.
He looks like a shoujo anime boy, bro. Like he looks like somebody out of some like old school Sailor Moon type show.
Yeah, he does.
I think it's because he has like really big prominent eyes.
Yes.
And like the little white hair.
He got 3 eyes. But the little band-aid over his eye, like nobody would notice.
I'm just like, bro, what are you wearing, bro? What are you doing? Real.
At least put a hat on. He has a bandage
or
over
a bandana. Like a headband or something. I don't know, bro.
Okay, before we get deep into the chapter, how do you feel about that they're going into aliens with JJK as sorcerers? Does it feel too like out of the ordinary or like out of the like with Naruto, Boruto, ninjas, aliens? That's just like, what the hell?
Yeah, because like to me, the way I think Don is helping out heavily here with the dichotomy of like spiritual stuff and also aliens. So to me, it doesn't feel like an unnatural next step. And I think that's because of Don.
When you say it like that, it makes sense.
Yeah. And then also even with Naruto, there was a big, heavy, more spiritual side to it earlier, and then the aliens came in too. Yeah. So I think a lot of times they are kind of looped in with like the supernatural. So I think that it's a natural evolution of the concepts of the show to me.
Okay.
So I'm not too mad at it. I just got to see how it actually plays out, whether we're going to get like more like a cop-out kind of thing like in late Naruto or Boruto, or if we're going to get something with a little bit more substance to it,
But Gege, you had the fact that he did a time skip of 68 years. Bro. So I know we talked about the spinoff, another potential spinoff. What if that other potential spinoff is following Yuji as he progresses? Because I did feel at the end where Yuji was, I didn't feel like he was the strongest person on.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, like where the show ended and everything, where the manga ended.
I didn't feel like Maki's stronger than him. What?
You still think who?
Maki.
No. You thought Maki was stronger than Yuji where it ended?
Yes.
No.
Yuji, I think, just had a good counter to Sukuna.
Yeah, but still, that's going to be a problem. You think Maki could take a couple of those?
I don't think Maki would get hit like Sukuna was getting hit. Maki was faster than Sukuna, low-key.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. You guys let me know what you think.
Yeah, that's not what we're here for. Crazy talk, dog. But yes,
I'm here for the Sukuna slam.
Yeah, no, bro. As the story was progressing, us finding out how the world looks now, pretty similar.
Yeah.
The vibe of the manga is giving me a little bit of what's the show? Where he is from?
Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho?
Yu Yu Hakusho, a little bit when they're what he's wearing, like the clothes.
Oh, kind of.
The clothes is giving me that type of style because Yusuke is wearing the green suit. The brother's giving me a pretty cool vibe. The sister's giving me the more like less serious type of character. And then the alien dude's the third. That makes the little trio, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Like I like the trio, and I will say there is a lot of sci-fi in it too, with like the holographic stuff. Now she can like flip over like a little like digital like sheet for him to like view.
Yeah,
like, how does that work?
Crazy.
But
they're in the future.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So I'm excited to see how that kind of plays a role, like what the technology comes in and does, and how they mesh with Jujutsu sorcery and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
I think it gives Gege a lot more. How would I say? A lot more liberty to do whatever he wants instead of having to work with the restrictions of what we know.
Yeah. Yes.
One thing I'll say as we continue throughout. So, story starts off with his two grandkids. They have this issue with the ring where the sister wants the ring. The brothers don't want to give it to her. So, they're constantly bickering and fighting. They don't like each other. Then the alien gets involved. You have the group of aliens comes down. This council is just like, all right, they want to learn more about Jujutsu sorcerers because I think the aliens are trying to figure out how strong the Earthlings are.
Yeah, they want to see.
Yeah, it's the way it comes off is kind of like a Cold War to me, where both sides don't really know how strong the other is. So they're like, okay, let's both be very cautious, engage this.
Yeah, we don't want to just
step on any toes, you know? So they send Maru down to come and evaluate and see if they can live peaceably. Because I think they're refugees, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they like escape something, which again,
what did they escape if they're that strong?
If you got Sukunas on your ship and you got to run, whoa, what is out there?
Yeah.
Is that going to come to Earth at some point?
Yeah. That does make the story very interesting already.
Definitely.
So now, because they're trying to see if they can coexist or they're going to have to fight for it. So, yeah.
Now, next thing here is, first of all, this kid so they go on a mission with this alien since he's like observing them and whatnot. They just tell him he's like an exchange student or something to that effect. And they're trying to deal with these kidnappings that are going on.
Yeah.
This kid got zero survival skills whatsoever, bro. They just put up all this caution tape. He gonna duck and run underneath it.
No, for real. And you just see the hands.
Get snatched up.
Come here. But it's like what a kid would do though. That's the red button. Don't touch the red button.
I guess, bro.
And
my gosh, bro. I couldn't even feel bad for him. I was just like, that
bomb. That's the red button. Don't touch every kid is touching that red button, bro.
Natural selection, bro. Did you not see me just put up all this tape, bro?
No, for real.
And then thinking the brother's cursed tool being left behind. He's like, I'm about to go handle this. Doop. Oh, there goes my sword.
Yep. I was just like, oh, he's screwed. And she was like, whatever. He'll survive. I'll see him later. Let me go. Yeah.
How did you feel about when they went to go save him? How she like pulled up and like started fighting him?
I thought that was so funny. I already like that gag of them for the manga. Like that's gonna be a funny like interaction with them like that. The fact that they typically you see that with two male characters in mangas and anime. The fact that it's between them two. So they're always going to compete to be stronger than each other. So I already like that.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I do like the dichotomy with it being a brother and sister this time. But I will say it did feel a little bit like, at least to me, I don't want to say random, but a little bit like, okay, is this really the time?
No, for real.
Do you not see all these kids hung up on the wall?
The alien said it, and the dude who's stealing all these people said it too. Like, bro, y'all really going to fight here?
Bro,
but that's what it made it so much more funny to me, bro. That's what made it so much funny.
The only funny part is like they fought, she lost, and she's like, anyways, back to
all right, fine, you got it, you stronger. All right, let's go whoop his ass.
Man. But no, like the way that they're using their curse techniques and everything, like it seems very bare bones still now. But I'm really looking forward to how this goes because she has like a physical fighting style where she imbues curse energy. She has like the sharp nails and everything, like she's clawing at him.
Yeah, I did notice that. She had like the biting twist, and she got him. And another like reference to Hunter x Hunter, when she was doing her pose, I thought that she was doing rock paper scissors in one of the poses. Like not not the Savage Jaw strike. Where was it when she was loading up? Like the way she was loading up, I really thought she was about to do rock, paper, scissors. No, not that one. There's another panel here. Let me find it. I did love how they reference, like we mentioned earlier, that Sadatori, Gojo, Yuji, Itori, and they put all you see is Yuji, Yuta, Megami, Nobara, Gojo. I did like how like the saying like that era was pretty great.
Yeah. Oh, question before we get too sidetracked here. How do you feel about when Maru opened his third eye?
Bruh, that was lit.
So I'm trying to figure out what it does. Does it just like make people unconscious? Does it cancel out curse energy? Like, what does it do?
It looked like it canceled it out. Okay, right here. Sorry.
No, go.
Before, if you go to page 44, the bottom panel before page 45, you saw Savage Jaw strike. She looked like she's loading up as if she's doing a Kamehameha or the rock papers. That's where I thought like, oh, Hunter. Like,
I got you.
Like whatever. My boy, what's his name? Damn, bro, I'm messing with names right now so bad. I want to say Deku, but that's not Gon. My boy Gon. Yeah, I'm bad with names right now.
I thought you were thinking of like a side character.
No, I'm saying because Gon does the rock paper and he loads up like that. And then when she opened her hands, that's why I was coming back to it. But you're right, she kind of just using her. You said her claws, her nails, yeah. And I do like how they're supposed to be parallels. She's supposed to be even the name. She's supposed to be parallel to Yuta. Yeah, carry Yuta's torch, and he's supposed to be Maki and carry Maki.
It's just ironic because the grandson loves the grandmother, and the granddaughter loves the grandfather.
Exactly. So, what's his name? Because I know her name is Yukia. They said their name.
Oh yeah, she is Yuka, and he is Tsurugi.
Tsurugi, yeah. How do you feel about them so far being the two MCs?
I like it so far.
Yeah.
Because I like when we have like dual MC, which again actually brings up the Dandadan comparisons. Because Dandadan also has two like MCs pretty much with Momo and Okarun. Yeah. But that one is more romance. This one is siblings, obviously. Yeah. Hopefully Gege doesn't go that route. But
he won't.
I want to put it past him.
What? Chill, bro. Chill. Don't do that.
Gege be doing some weird stuff sometimes. I don't know.
Oh, you talking about the meme? See?
Yes, bro.
Nah. But yeah, back to the third eye. The third eye does negate power because I feel like either power or telekinesis or something.
Because I'm thinking like
he did pass out.
I don't keep comparing everything to One Piece, but I'm thinking of like Saturn when Saturn was like looking like and people would just like get like knocked out.
But I like how it did like slowly just open. Yeah, because he saw the intention. Maybe it's like some type of aura, or he like the eye literally saw him, and he saw the eye saw him, and he kind of just like passed out.
Gege's still in his bag with this art though, because these scenes look very clean.
Oh, I wanted to know when they asked him, "Are you an alien?" Was that them asking him?
Yeah,
or was this like his thought? At first, I was like,
I think they're asking him.
Oh yeah,
but I think he said, I think he says no, pretty much.
No, he covers his head. He didn't say nothing.
Because not in that scene. I think in the next chapter.
No, they didn't open it with him. But before you go there, did you guys because I know you read this on Manga Plus. Did you get a note from Gege at the end of that chapter?
I don't think so. Let me see.
Nah, so this is here. I'm gonna let you read it because
oh yeah, that's the one that came online.
Yeah. That's what
I'll read it out for you guys that can't
I don't think you saw it.
It says, "This is Akutami. Long time no see. In the midst of Jujutsu Kaisen serialization, I was approached with the idea of a Jujutsu Kaisen spin-off to be written by an author other than myself, but I could not accept it at the time because I feared the name of my work."
Stop right there. I do like when authors are cautious of their work. Continue.
Yes. Because I feared the name of my work would be spread in a way I couldn't control due to the nature of the medium of manga. But the offer gave me the opportunity to think about a lot of different ideas, like expanding on a part of the main story, refining some specific background setup, changing the time period, or even making a parallel story. And thus, Modulo, which was actually the most crazy idea during its concept stage, came to fruition after going through the serialization meetings. It was a very short, intensely compact serialization. It'll be about 6 months worth of work if it's not canceled. About 3 volumes worth. The illustrations are drawn by the renowned Iwasaki Yuji. Amazing, so great, absolutely stunning. I hope everyone can enjoy Modulo as a sort of new introduction to Jujutsu Kaisen. Akutami Gege.
Yes. A couple of points I want to go to. that I like that he mentioned. One, the medium of manga. I feel like that's a shot of the industry of the manga, of like Shonen Jump and everything. That is a little shot. And then another shot is if it's not canceled. Like if they don't cancel my work, I'm gonna give you. Another thing that did make me excited was refining some specific background setup or changing the time and period. I'm wondering, will he? Because you know how we talk with CJ with Bleach, how they changed a couple of things now when Bleach was animated. I'm wondering, would Gege do the same thing? And would he go back into the original story and change some other things? That's what was making me excited. But I'm like, nah, we're in a spinoff. I don't know if he's gonna do that.
Like not in a spinoff, maybe I can definitely see in the anime, maybe them doing some stuff like that as we get into like the Culling Game arc, and then afterwards, I can see them like going through and adding maybe a few scenes, filling out some of the more conversational pieces. I don't know, maybe Gege even goes crazy. It has a backstory for Sukuna in the anime exclusive. I don't know.
Yeah. Wait, what's Dust Mojuro?
It's just the katakana way of saying modulo. Mojuro.
Mojuro, or say modulo.
Yeah, they're saying modulo, but with like the Japanese pronunciation.
Mojuro. Okay. Yeah, and then he's saying making a parallel story. That's interesting.
Yeah. Again, there's another spinoff coming. Yeah. I don't know what it's gonna be about. But if
are they supposed to drop at the same time?
I don't think so, because that's actually what I was getting at. If they're saying it'll be like 6 months of work, they release it like weekly, like give or take, like probably at most a year. This series will be coming out. So I could see if, hey, we're going to do this one, and then the next one's going to be coming out right after. And they're working on the production now, so it's ready for when this one finishes, maybe.
So this one is not going to be that long.
Probably not, no.
Damn, okay. Well
hey, more JJK is more JJK. I didn't expect it to be long. Most spinoffs aren't. Like, Vigilantes was pretty short, all things considered, compared to the main line, so.
You know, I wonder if he's going to go in the JoJo Bizarre, like, route.
Oh, just different generations?
Yeah.
I don't think so, but that would also be very cool.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
I think people would accept it, no? If it's still the same quality of fights and everything like JJK. Yeah. And I'm wondering if this gives him a chance to kind of like really like hone down and give us a full understanding of JJK where it's not so confusing sometimes, bro.
No, I think it's the opposite. I think it's going to make it more confusing. We're adding more layers, bro. This is going to be more.
We're adding the alien layer.
If you thought the power scaler was bad before, I feel like whatever's going to happen in this series, we're going to go back and be like, look at this. Look at what he did. And like, look back here. It's going to make it worse.
It's going to feel like, damn, we thought Gojo and them were strong, but look at these people. Oh, my gosh.
Nah,
I feel
Gojo's
like
still top one.
Or is this like a Naruto Shippuden? Nah, not really, because the main does Yuji make it back here? Because no, they haven't said anything. We know, is he old? Or one thing I was thinking was, what if because he met Sukuna, he was Sukuna's vessel, his body remains young?
I don't think so. He was like made like sturdy to last, right? So I can see him still being alive, but he'd be an old man. I think he'd be like 85 or something like that.
Nah, I'm hoping like he's still the young.
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so.
Would you be mad if he did that?
I wouldn't be mad at it. I just don't see it as being likely.
Guys, we'll see. Rico speculated here.
Okay, if Rico sniped this, we gotta give him his flowers. All right, if you snipe this, I'll give him that one.
We're 2 chapters in right now.
You're already making predictions. But all right, that was our little foray into the new JJK Modulo. So check it out, man. If you're a fan of JJK, it might be worth the read. All right, we got 2 chapters out so far.
It scratched the itch of like, bro, yo, Gege,
where my cursed energy at?
This manga's not enough. Like you ended a little too early, my boy.
Yeah,
but we'll check the spin-off off. I can't wait to see what the community of JJK is saying. I haven't really looked in to see like what if they like it or like how they feel about it.
I haven't seen anything negative about it so far. I've seen people kind of like confused about the aliens, but not like in a negative way.
I was too. I was kind of like left-sided, like aliens. What?